Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? I hope everyone is doing well. For those who are watching, um, the information I'm going to show you on tonight or on today, it's going to be very, very helpful information. It's going to really get your thoughts um, into a section where you're going to really think about what you're doing, how you're spending your money, how you're investing your money. So let's get started. I just want to say I hope you guys have been really enjoying your Sunday and just really relaxing and making sure that you planning your week. What are your goals for the week? Putting those things in perspective and just really just planning a plan of execution. How are you going to go about those? How are you going to go about those goals on today? So I just want to say welcome, 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 welcome to the world markets, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be talking to you for a few minutes about, really just investing, really about how you can just really position yourself to, make better choices. Hang around and surround yourself around people that are doing the things that you are not doing currently, that you want to do, but you don't know how to get started. Get into the habit of, stay sticking around those folks, staying close, what we call stay close to the fire. Because when you're staying close to the fire, you're going to always stay warm. You don't want to be in a position where you're not away from the fire and you're getting cold and you're not connected to any type of resources that's going to help you level up to the next phase in your life. So stay close to the fire, stay in the know, stay ready, stay vigilant, stay, always with your ears open. And I guarantee you're gonna see results. I guarantee you're gonna see a change in the way you go about life. So welcome to the world markets, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm going to show you today is just simple, a story that we believe real change begins with real self-positive talk and thinking. And that's very important to today's is actually that's a century old, creation old, saying that really everything is in the mind over matter. And you really want to get a position where you allow your mind to really take position over the situations or circumstances that you may be facing. Everybody does life. Everybody has life. Everybody has life situations. But let me tell you, life still continues to go on. Okay. So we're going to talk about that. Right here, you're looking at a chart, a pie chart. And this pie chart has been really divided into four slices. And what this pie chart basically says that 60% of people work for someone else. That means you're building someone else's dream. And when you come home and you get done with that 9 to 5 job, you don't work on your job at all. You don't work on your dreams. You don't work on your goals. You don't work on, your visions. All of those things have been taking space up by this 60% of you working for someone else. And there's nothing wrong for having a job, but let me explain to you that in that job, you want to be able to use that job as a segue into more of supporting your dreams, supporting your goals, and setting aside those things so you can be held accountable for your vision and for your goals. So we talk about 60% for people that work for companies, government companies, where basically their time is controlled. They have a self-time control, and actually, if you're hourly, you're based or you only paid on the time that you're spent on that job. So even if you take a day off, you have to use PTO, things of that nature. And if your salary, you basically on a fixed income, a fixed payment system. And you really want more time freedom and financial freedom. And then there's a 35% that work for themselves. They're contractual, meaning they may contract with a company. That company may utilize their services for 6 months, a year, or maybe 18 months. However, that contractual agreement is set, you are obligated to work under those confines and those conditions for that set amount of time. So even that, if we go before, go a little bit further than that, you have other contractual individuals. If you don't offer your services are not needed, then you're not going to be able to get paid. You're not going to be able to make money. So that can be anywhere between, a musician that's fully their likelihood is as a musician, without having all the tools and resources to set you up properly in order to operate like a real standing business. So, and that's another thing. If you have like hairstylists or barbers, a lot of times all their work is contractual. Everything is contractual. So that means if nobody calls you or makes an appointment with you to sit in your chair to get their hair done or get their hair cut, then you don't make any money. And there's some days that you guys have short days or days that are not as busy. Then there's days that you are very, very busy. But if you contractual, nobody calls you, nobody asks you, what are your plans? What do you have during this time? Can I come and get my hair cut or hair done around this time? Then you don't make any money. And what Robert Kiyosaki talks about that 95, that these people fall in at 95%. They fall in a 95% that only makes up 5% of the entire market, which means there's 95% of billions of people in this world, and they're not even accessing the foreign exchange market. They're not accessing the cryptocurrency space. They're not accessing the binary option space. So that means they're really limited in their thinking because, so, or either sometimes there's been information that's not been presented to them, but you ought to know that there's other ways in order to creating a wealth portfolio for yourself. So let's go over to this right side of money. The 4% business owner. That's the powerful thing and a powerful tool about a business owner. I talked about the mind is a powerful creation because, ladies and gentlemen, before anything ever existed in this world, it had to come through a vision. It had to come through a dream first. The dream and the vision provided the tutelage in order for the actual dream itself to manifest. So the 4% but business owner, those are people that are creative mindset, with those people that said that they don't want to be restricted under some type of time restraint. They don't want to be restricted up under some type of monetary restraint. It's the fact that the world market is a open, available market and that they can have access to it. And that's why 5%, those who fall in that 5%, controls 95% of the market. Is because you decide to switch your thinking to become more independent as an entrepreneur than to be restricted and restrained and placed on fixed income basis. So I want to say, next, 97% of the people who quit too soon are employed by the 3% who never gave up. Again, 97% of the people who quit too soon are employed by the 3% who never gave up. Remember, we talked about that quadrant. The people that are on that right side of money, that 4% quadrant and that 1% individual, they command money to do things for them. And money continues to flow, and money continues to be in abundance for these individuals because they now understand the law of attraction. They now understand how to operate, how to, call money to them, how to, put money in the atmosphere to return to them a hundredfold blessing. And the fact is, 97% of people who quit too soon are employed by the 3% who never gave up. Let me tell you, there are Generation Z's and millennials that are taking this particular quote right here to heart. We're starting to see more millennials. We're starting to see more Gen Zs really go into more of an entrepreneurial situation where they're not demanding, they're not requiring to work for a certain company. They're not interested in working companies for 10, 13, 20 years. They're not interested in any of that. They like their time freedom. They like their space, their money freedom. And many of them making money. They're making a killing all because they never gave up. They pushed and they persevered and they pressed forward. I'm going to show you an individual who's a part of that Gen Z and millennial age. This young gentleman right here, his name is Bryce Thompson. And Bryce was featured in the Forbes magazine here just recently, because he offered $100 scholarship or $100,000 in scholarship to HBCU students. This is major. And the fact that he decided that he didn't want to be a part of that 97% of individuals that's not going to do anything, that's just going to sit there and allow life just to do whatever it does, and have no recourse and not try to fight back. So Mr. Bryce Thompson, he just turned 25 years old this year, and he basically just said he wrote himself a ticket to say, hey, I want to make sure that I'm much more receive, and it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. There's other people that's going to be coming behind him, that's going to need his assistance, need his guidance, need his mind. Check it and prick his mind, to see how he thinks. How if he can do it at 24, 25 years old, then of course anybody else, whether you're 18 to 88, can do the same. But we got to get in the habit of changing that mind, because once you come into something already skeptic, you've already put yourself, you have already said that this is not going to work. Start thinking and speaking differently, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm about to show you is how you can access these tools that I have partnered with as an addition to my topic. Like, has a cable company, a water company, a phone bill company, an electric bill company ever offered you residual for utilizing their services? I don't know of any cable company that said to me, if you refer X amount of people to begin their service with this particular group or with this particular plan, then I have $50 for you. What they normally do is, when you sign up, they may give you a $50 or $250 gift card towards whatever the things that you want to do. But however, they're not offering residual income. They might give you $50 off, $250 off as like a little Visa debit card, and tell you, oh, you could go and spend it anywhere you want. Thanks for being a part of this XYZ cable company. But no compensation. There's no offer for any type of residual. And residual is the thing now. Residual income is the thing. The residual income is the thing. When you can actually make money and add to your portfolio without working hard, that's a wonderful thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to show you how to work smarter and not harder. I'm showing you how to work harder, not to work smarter and not harder. And I think sometimes people get afraid of this because they feel like, well, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I literally had to help someone set up their schedule and give them the hours that they had available, a block of hours, their time, to allow it to be their money time. That means this is a block of time where you're going to set aside and you're going to actually get into the markets. Because sometimes you could say, I can drag a horse to the water, but I can't make them drink. Well, I just dragged you to the water. Now you have to learn how to drink the water for yourself. Excuse me. So what I've been able to do is I have been able to partner up with phenomenal system that allows me education, tools, and resources to obtain in the market. And what I'm going to do is going to briefly play this particular video because this is going to talk about cryptocurrency because we are now entering into the age of cryptocurrency. So please watch the video. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. So basically, what he said really is the fact that, cryptocurrency is created to be an alternate or actually the new age of how we're going to be utilizing money. It's going to be based on really an alternative to the established fiat system. So, as you could think about in the Bible terms, we were not using the US dollar or paper money back during Bible times. They were using, such things as shekels, gold, or whatever that currency was during that time, the terminology for the currency. And then as things progress, you had certain types of coins that used as currencies, as things progressed along. And then also, if you look at, before paper money, there was gold. in which, paper money is derived from gold. So the thing about that is, when we're now listening to is the fact that we already know that we're entering into a different age as it relates to money. And I think it would be, I think it would just be, I think it would be just selfish to sit there in 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 ignorance and not try to figure out, or not try to find, or not try to um, get yourself in a position where you're moving ahead of the curve now. Sometimes it's better to, if you get wind of information, start making the preparations now, and don't do it later, because when you do it later, sometimes if it benefits you in a way where to create some type of generational wealth, we tend to be the last people to get up, to get wind of that information. So let me explain where we found this information. Okay, we found this information in the back office. So what I've been able to do, and I'm so super excited about the fact that I am able to access, a plethora of information that's going to help me understand this whole entire market that we see that has been existing for centuries. So if you look here, you're going to see that I am in my academies. And where we find that information is about cryptocurrency is we found it in our DCX Academy. So there is a Forex Academy, where you're going to get the same information. You're going to get information on the foreign exchange, everything that's pertaining to the foreign exchange market. It's going to talk to you, what is the foreign? It's going to tell you, what is the foreign exchange market? What is traded in the foreign exchange market? How do you leverage, your money? How do you pull your money out once you profit in the foreign exchange market? You're going to find all that information here. And that particular video that you were watching, ladies and gentlemen, that particular video is only maybe 10 minutes long. So again, if you could commit to at least 10 to 20 minutes a day learning, just getting in this back office, just learning the videos, watching the videos and taking notes, you're going to come out learning more than what you did when you first initially got involved in this particular program. So things are going to, and then you're going to be able to see how these things are put into perspective. So everything that you learn, you're going to be able to put hands on. You're going to be able to understand it hands on, hands down, none, no holds barred. You're going to be able to put that stuff in action. So when you go here, these are all your videos and your training. So we have them for the foreign exchange market. We also have it for what is called our HFX market. That's money in minutes. More time-based trading, more fixed time-based trading, where you're only inside of a trade for 1 to 3 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, people are making their paycheck in literally 3 minutes in this particular academy right here, which is HFX. Literally, I kid you not, your whole entire paycheck. So mind you, you work 40 hours a week. And the next week you make 40 hours. So that's 80 hours on your paycheck, ladies and gentlemen. So depending upon where, how much you make an hour, whether you're salary or whether hourly, it doesn't really matter. But if you were able to get into this program right here, into this academy right here, and you were able to make what you made 80 hours working hard, sweat of the brow, getting up and going to work every single day, fighting traffic every day. Because I know Highway I-75 in Atlanta going north is a parking lot. And I know that I-75 in Atlanta going south through McDonough and Stockbridge and some of all the other, outer skirts cities, it is a parking lot. So a lot of people are standing a lot of times in their cars. But guess what, ladies? Ladies and gentlemen, if you could take your time 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes and cut all of that time sitting in traffic, all that time working 80 hours on a job, and you get right here, you get right into this platform, you get right into this academy right here, and you are able to win a profit from a trade that would have given you your entire paycheck in 3 minutes. The foreign exchange market is powerful. It is powerful. I'm telling you, these are powerful tools. And where we just were when you was watching the video about digital cryptocurrency, you got it right here. learn digital currency exchange. And we have that in several languages. So everything is just not only in English, we have it in different languages because we service over 200 countries. We're servicing over 200 countries. And we have over 200 educators. All of them don't necessarily speak English. So guess what? Even if you are able to access your back office and you live in Germany or you live somewhere where your native tongue is not English, guess what? You have educators in those areas that are going to speak your language, are going to know your culture, going to understand your culture, and allow you to understand this whole entire world market. Again, these videos are only, if you take 10 minutes, the video I just showed you was 11 minutes, 10 minutes, 11 minutes tops. But if you commit at least to one video a day, learning one video a day, you will be much more ahead. It'll allow you to understand this market is real. This market is real. So I'm going to move forward and I'm going to talk about the Go Live sessions. And in our Go Live sessions, this is where you have intimate time with an educator, meaning you could be in the comfort of your home, wherever you are in the world. And this actually works like a TV guide. So remember when I said most of you subscribe to like Netflix, but Netflix is not giving you any money. Netflix is not giving you any residual just for utilizing, subscribing to their services. But guess what? When you subscribe here, you're going to get knowledge on how to grow your portfolio, which is going to pay, you're going to 100 times pay you more than what a non-entity or a non-residual offering company will do. So you can take your money, you can make money right here in the markets, and guess what? You can go and pay your Netflix subscription. You could take this money right here from the market and you can go and pay your gas bill and your electric bill with money that you don't even own. Money that you own it, but you have leveraged it. See, that's how the rich get richer. They know how to leverage things. And when people think that leveraging other things or leveraging things is a scam, that's because you're still confused about money. That's what scam means. Still confused about money. Everything in this life is network marketing. McDonald's have to put a sign. They have to do commercials in order to get your attention to go and service and buy their products or purchase their food. Chick-fil-A got to put billboards up, witty billboards to capture your attention so that you can go and patronize that business, so you can go and buy their chicken, so you can get a meal from them. And again, your light bill, your electric bill, your gas bill, guess what they have to do as well? And a lot of times they don't even have to do much advertisement, because you know what? They make it as a necessity. You have to have lights in order to see. You have to have lights in order to, plug things into the outlets or the walls in order for it to operate it. If you want to drink some coffee and your coffee machine has to be plugged into an outlet, well, you need to have electricity and energy in order to make that particular item run. If you have water, you got to have water in order to refresh yourself and freshen up. You got to have water to make things clean. You got to have water to sterilize things. You have to have water to drink, to replenish your body. That's a necessity. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, you also have to have money. See, the money supersedes all of that, because money, you have to have money in order to pay the electric, in order for you to utilize the electric. You have to have money in order to pay or subscribe to the gas company, in order to utilize the gas company, to make sure that you have heat in your house, make sure that you have food on your table. You have to have money in order to utilize water so that you can drink water, so that you can take a bath with water, because that's a necessity. Money is a necessity. And I can only guess, you want to be able to have more money to not only just pay your bills, but you want to have money to have some leisure time, things that you want to do with your family. You want money, you need money in order to start a business. You cannot go to the Secretary of State of whatever state that you are in and get a free business certificate or LLC. You can't get that for free. You have to have what? Money to do that. Okay. So here we are. We have educators. We have over 200 educators that is going to assist you, which is going to show you every piece of information that you need. So what they're going to do is they come on live. So there's several days out of the week that they're going to come on live, and they're going to put you in trades. They're going to show you when to get in, when to get out of a trade. They're going to show you how to set up trade ideas, but also these very same educators also, ladies and gentlemen, they show you, they send you trade ideas to your phone. So there's apps that comes with this. All you do, if you're not able to, if you say, for instance, if you on the go and you're not going to have a lot of time to get on your phone and, look at a chart or whatever, guess what? A trade signal is going to come to you several days throughout that day, which only thing you will have to do is copy and paste. So you're going to get a notification on your phone. Say, for instance, we're in HFX. I'm going to press HFX. You have the HFX Swipes app, and a trade idea comes to you about 8 o'clock in the morning. One thing about that trade idea is the fact is they're going to give you what currency pair that you're going to be trading, whether it's the euro dollar against the US dollar, or US dollar against the Japanese yen, or US dollar against the Canadian dollar, or New Zealand dollar against the Great British pound. However, those currency pairs is going to come through. They're going to give you the currency pair. They're going to tell you, based upon a 5-minute candle, here's a good trade setup. We're depicting and we're looking, based upon our analysis, we're looking at the market moving in the direction of an upwards trend. Only thing you really have to do is they're going to tell you whether it's going to be a call or a put. And what you're going to do, you're going to utilize an app, a broker app, or a broker account. And you're going to go into your broker account, and all you're going to do, you're going to look for the three digit numbers that they're telling you to enter into the market with. You see that the market is sitting there at that particular price range, and all they're going to do is tell you it's a call, meaning the market is going to move up. It only takes you 20 seconds to do that. So with that, I'm going to show you our go live sessions. This is the opportunity where you also, in addition to our educators, that you get a chance to go live with them. So if they are live today is Sunday. Let's see who's going to be on Sunday. Well, we got Cash Trap training at 9:30 p.m. tonight. This is a basic introduction to Cash Trap training. Remember when I told you that you can make your paycheck in 1 to 3 minutes? 1, 2, or 3 minutes. This is the actual platform, or the actual entity that's going to help you do that. And this gentleman right here, Taylor Marks, is going to show you the very basics training to Cash Trap 3. So basically what he's going to do, he's going to show you how to look up and read the analysis on the charts. He's going to tell you what to look for. All you're doing, you're just going to follow him step by step. You're going to stay on his class. His class is only an hour, ladies and gentlemen. And sometimes those classes are even shorter than that. But the fact is, this is basic training. This is like basic training for if you're in the army. What's basic training boot camp? You're at the very, very basics of everything, meaning you're a baby. You're fresh into this. You absolutely know nothing about this market. And guess what? You're going to get it all right here. So what you get a chance to do is you go live with him. The same time that he goes live, you are live. You are watching, you are listening, you are taking notes, and you are getting inside of every trade that he's getting in, which meaning you are making money at the same time and you're getting education at the same time. And in addition to that, if you have a question, you can type it in the chat real time, and they're going to check the chat, and they're going to check the list of people who are asking them questions, and they're going to answer your question right on the spot. Right on the spot. So if you can see, here is a list. Here is a Sunday through Saturday list. This is just for HFX. But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't stop there. We have it for Forex. There are Forex educators. There's also digital cryptocurrency educators. And they have the same exact setup. Sunday through Monday, they come on at different times of the day. So what I did, I helped a young gentleman set up his calendar on a daily basis because he wanted to be held accountable. So we identified that he had between the hours of 11 and 2 o'clock that he could utilize that time to take an hour or 30 minutes to look inside of a video, or if there is an educator that is on during that time, he can get on and make money along with the educator. So look here. Oh my goodness. During the time that he needs that we set for him that make money, Millie Mills is one of our top educators in this space, comes on every single day, Monday through Thursday at 12 o'clock p.m. So we identified that during this time from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, this is his money hour. Well, actually from 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock is his money hour. So if he want to make money, he can make money with Millie Mills Monday through Thursday at 12 o'clock. It's a whole hour. She's going to teach you how to understand what's the currency meters, how to read currency meters to determine, which currency or which country's currency is stronger, which also helps you determine, whether these are good trade setups. She also shows you some analysis. She shows you different things, a different pointers to allow you to see what are good trade setups. And at the same time, guys, you are entering in a trade and you are making money right on the spot in 3 minutes. So this is her live analysis. So just imagine if you're in her class or you're in her go live session from 12 to 1 o'clock, and remind you, you only in a trade for 3 minutes. Just imagine if you had the opportunity to make money in maybe 8 trades, you in 1 hour, in less than an hour. You don't have to do anything else for the rest of the day. You've already made your money for that day. So say, for instance, if you made $500 or $1,000 in 1 hour, does that mean you have to get back into the system and trade them anymore? No, you don't have to. That's really based upon you. Okay, so this is what we offer. There's an educator for every time, every day of the week. And this is HFX, but we also have it for digital cryptocurrency and the foreign exchange market. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to our strategies. And within our strategies, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to also show you how they're able to determine the market analysis in these go lives that I just showed you. So when you go live with an educator, I'm going to show you where they pull the information from. And I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to show you where they pull the information from. So what you have and what you're looking at right now are our strategies section. And in our strategy section, it basically tells you about the different academies that we have. So again, I mentioned Forex, HFX, DCX, and ECX. ECX is basically you having your own online business. Do you have to house the inventory? Do you have to warehouse the inventory? No, you do not. You don't have to do it. You can actually do what we call drop shipping. So you operate your business just like Amazon. But let's go to Forex. Forex foreign exchange stands for FRX stands for foreign exchange. And up under this particular academy, there's strategies. And this is what they do. They pull this information from different they utilize this from their strategies. This is how they're able to do their market analysis. This is how they're able to show you and say, hey, I see this getting ready to set up. This is going to be a call situation, meaning the market is going to move up. All you need to do is look for the 3 digits that they're telling you to look in that range based upon what your broker that you're using, and you're going to press the call button. That's it. Simple. Takes 20 seconds to do that. Okay. But these are all strategies. These are non-strategies. It's just up under the foreign exchange market. The harmonic scanner is that's one of our flagships. But this is the tool that the banks use, ladies and gentlemen. So the banks use the foreign exchange, use foreign exchange in order to trade your money in the markets. But they utilize $1 million software like a harmonic scanner that also scans the market analysis in the market, make money, but you're able to utilize this as well. So if the banks is doing it, you can do this as well. Vibrata is another. Vibrata basically is what used to be called web analyzer. And the way that it looks is they send out trade alerts every couple of minutes. And with these trade alerts, you're going to see just how quickly and how easy it is for something to, a trade setup to take place. So this one was called, let's see, the time on that has passed, but this got an update. But anyway, the way that it's updated is the fact that you'll see this in the corner here. You'll see the fact that this particular currency pair, the US dollar against the Japanese yen, this is based on the 5-minute candle. And they're telling you the call price is 110.040. And they're telling you that this is like the market is moving down. So this is a put. They're telling you the market is moving down. So what you're going to do, you're going to go and you're going to tap on this. And you should see, your candles, here. And we show you how to mark candles, ladies and gentlemen. We show you how to understand support and resistance. We show you all the ramifications, all the pointers, what the market is doing. All these things are also included within inside of this platform. Okay. So let's move forward. This is just one of our strategies, but we have a bunch of strategies. And guys, with those strategies, you have over 1,000 opportunities to get inside of a trade. So not only is the strategies based upon Forex, the strategies are also based upon digital cryptocurrency, the HFX, 3 strategies under HFX. But the Hourglass, Liberty, and Freedom, they're kicking out trade ideas every couple of minutes. So you never miss out opportunities to grow your portfolio or increase your money. The same with the DCX Academy. DCX, we have what is called Swipe Coin, My Swipe Coin, Harmonics DCX. These are all strategies that we utilize that we're able to pull money out of the market as it relates to cryptocurrency. So many people think that they know so much about cryptocurrency because they go and they put their money in Coinbase. They might put $25 here in Coinbase and they just going to think that's just going to grow overnight. Although cryptocurrency moves very, very quickly, It does grow, but guess what, guys? You're going to have better access to it when you learn how to trade it in the markets. So I can go and use one of these strategies, understand what I'm doing, what I'm looking at in the markets. And guess what? I put a trade in really quickly. It only takes about 20 seconds. And I'm able to profit from that trade. And when I profit from that trade, ladies and gentlemen, I can move that money over. Even if I just only traded with $1, a dollar lot size, I made $120 out from just investing a dollar, and I got 120. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 120% gain that I just made just by utilizing $1. And I can take that $120 out. I can pull it from my broker and I can put it right into my account and pay that very same light bill that I subscribe to that doesn't even offer me residual money. Okay. So, and with these strategies, again, I mentioned apps, right? Apps are when trade notifications come to you on a regular basis throughout the day saying, here's a trade idea. Here's a good trade to get into. We have that for all of the different academies. ECX works a little bit different. ECX is basically those individuals who are getting a online business. And even with ECX, there's strategies inside of ECX. One is called the pixel tracker, where if it's a picture that you want to put on your website and you want to sell that particular item, there's a click of a button. All you have to do is a click of a button. And when you click that button, you're able to embed that particular picture into your website. And then now you can start selling that particular item. And here's a calculator. The ROAS calculator, it also calculates and does the math for you. So it helps you find products in the marketplace that's going to also bring attention to your website. So if you want to sell hair, nails, lashes, whatever, what they're going to do, they're going to do the math for you. They're going to see what's in the market. They're going to do the comparison, and they're going to do the utilization of the mathematics about that particular item. And they're going to see how it best serves your website, which means it's going to even draw more attention and traffic to your business. And as every person purchase something from your online website, you are making money from that. Cloner X, Theme X, these are all strategies that was inside of this platform. So ladies and gentlemen, I just showed you a over 20 stream of income, or really over 1,000 stream income within inside of this platform. Over 1,000 streams of income. Ladies and gentlemen, you have access to over 1,000 streams of income within inside of this platform. Yes, you heard me right. Over 1,000 opportunities to grow your portfolio. Now you ask, how much does this cost? Now remember, we talked about you paying a light bill, you're subscribing to Netflix, $12.99. However that your Netflix bill, mine was $12.99. You subscribing to your Netflix account, but you're not receiving any residual from it. Okay, you're not receiving any residual from it. But guess what? You're subscribing to this platform, but you're receiving residual, and you're also receiving education and tools on how to make money to grow your portfolio. So we talk about what's the cost of this? How much does it cost to get inside of this world-class, elite, cream of the crop type of education tools and resources that I can implement on a daily basis? Well, right now, we were offering each individual platform or each individual academy for $234.95 as an initial enrollment, and it's $174.95 monthly. That's your monthly subscription to access all the tools as it relates to each academy. Now, we've just now embarked about 8 years on this platform. We have now marked all of these the FRX, the HFX, and the DCX packages down to $209.95. Now, you do have a monthly of $174.95. But ladies and gentlemen, I just showed you how to obtain residual in addition to growing your platform and growing your money and having thousands opportunity to grow your money. 174 is not going to be a hill of beans to the mass amount of money that you're going to be able to make or diversify your funds with and add to your portfolio. If you don't even have a portfolio, here's your start. Once you get inside of this platform, you have now decided to develop a portfolio. Now, we've been offering each individual academy for $209.95, which is a discounted price now. But why would you do that when you can have it all? If you get the elite package, we offered it for $324.95. We're now offering the elite package for $274.95 a month. As your initial startup. That has been marked down to $50, ladies and gentlemen. You can afford $275 to invest in yourself. But guess what the elite includes? It includes every single academy, Forex, HFX, and DCX. And remember, I told you there's over 1,000 opportunities within each of these different academies. Okay? Now, many of you say, well, I can't afford $174.95 or I can't afford $274.95. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here and you are watching my presentation and you just say, hey, I really want to be able to have access to this. I know you know 25 to 50 people that you can also share this opportunity with and have them to get on the exact same presentation that I am now presenting to you. You know someone that needs to make money. You know someone that's living paycheck to paycheck. You know someone that's that has been let go of their job or currently unemployed. You know someone that, that's looking for a job and or on a job and they're trying to find something different, another different career path, or they just want to move into another direction, another department. You know someone. And even if you don't know someone that falls within those categories, you know someone that everybody wants to make additional money. Everybody can attest to making additional money. So guess what? When you introduce them to this and have them to get on a presentation that's going to be offered, allow them to see the information that you've been able to see and experience and be exposed to. And if they decided they want to also enroll and they also want to be a part and also grow their portfolio, and if you have two of those people that do that, guess what? Your subscription, your monthly subscription is free. Again, your monthly subscription is free. So that means your 174 that you said, oh, that's going to be hard for me, or that 274, oh, that's going to be hard for me to keep up with that every month. It now becomes free to you. So that means only thing you would initially have to do is pay your initial enrollment, your one-time enrollment of $275, and your monthly subscription is free, meaning you can utilize this particular platform all you want, 24/7. And in addition to that, you're still open to the thousands and thousands of opportunities to get to have trade signals to you, and you still have access to the educators, and you're not paying anything. So let me tell you something, that everyone can tell you the risk of something, but an entrepreneur can see the reward. People that are broke and are not doing the things that you're doing or not doing anything at all, they're going to always tell you the opposite. They're going to always say, well, why you got to do that? Or why you got to pay for this? Why you got to pay for this? Nothing in this world is free. Do you get your light bill for free? They might give you a credit every so often. Do you pay for your gas bill? Do you pay for your water bill? Yes, you have to pay for those things because they're not going to give you those utilities for free. You have to pay you have to pay your car note if you've paid it off. You have to pay your car note every day in order to have transportation, because if you don't, you won't have transportation. A vehicle allows you to get to somewhere faster. If you ride the bus and you know you got to be to work at a certain time, guess what you have to do? You now have to inconvenience your life to get up hours early in order to get to somewhere at 8 o'clock in the morning, which means you have to get started at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And certain bus rides or certain bus routes takes an hour and 30 minutes. But if you had a vehicle, your vehicle may get you there within 30 minutes, or it might get you there within an hour and 30 minutes because of the traffic. But again, everyone can tell you the risk. A lot of people tell you or speak or talk you out of something. And then when you listen to them, you regret the fact that now what the very thing that they talked you out of, you see that very thing flourishing and moving. That's just like cryptocurrency. People are scared about it. They know nothing about it, but they're afraid. But guess what? Just here in a couple of months ago, everybody who really invested in Dogecoin or Bitcoin or whatnot, guess what? They profited, and those people made killing dollars. But all because some people allowed themselves to listen to someone that was broke, that's not doing anything. Talk them out of a real life situation or breakthrough that really could have moved them or propelled them to really grow their money. But it doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. This is my last piece. When I talked about getting residual information or residual money, guess what? This platform allows you to become your own independent business owner. So not only are you making money, growing your portfolio, you're getting the tools, you're getting the resources, you're growing your money by leaps and bounds. Just on the trading side, now you have access to actually become a business owner. Do you know that the tax breaks for a working individual that works for that 60% that works for someone else, they have less than 12 tax benefits available to them. But once you become an independent business owner, you have 400 plus tax benefits available to you. When you do your taxes, put everything in your taxes. Everything that you do that's business wise. If you got to go and buy new clothes, if you have to buy a new suit or buy something to do a presentation in, guess what? You can write that off on your taxes. You can write it off on your taxes. If you have to get a new cell phone, you can write that off on your taxes. Everything that you do that's business wise, which basically everything that you do is business wise. Your utilities, your mortgage, that's a part of your business. Because guess what? You have to have a dwelling space in order to do exactly what I'm doing right now, which is coming to you on a live presentation. I have to have the electricity in order to plug my computer up in order to talk to you. That's a tax write-off. But when you're connected to someone like myself, who's connected to other entities, such as CPAs, such as wealth investment or wealth building or wealth investment portfolio builders, it allows you to get your business in order. So ladies and gentlemen, let me go further. When you talk about being a home-based business, I want you to follow Dr. Lynn Richardson, because she's going to also explain this to you. That when you become a home-based businesses, you don't have to carry, that doesn't mean that you have to carry any inventory. But once you become a home-based business, you become a home-based business when you're trading. You become a home-based business receiving residual income. So ladies and gentlemen, for this last piece, You have, let's talk about this compensation. You have, when I talked to you and I told you that you get 2 people and you're free, guess what? If you get 3, that last person, this particular platform, this company, this academy begins to pay you $150 per month. That's a $37.50 check that you're going to get every single Friday. And it never fails. You get an email from wherever entity you decide you want that you want your paychecks or your money to go to. It's going to send you an alert and an email and say, hey, you've received money from this academy. Let's go forward. And it's because you only helped 3 families. Let's go forward. Platinum 600, because you've helped 12 families, ladies and gentlemen. You get a $150 check every single Friday because you've helped 12 families. You can do a lot with $600. $600 is a major, that's a major move. That's $600 extra income coming into your house. So basically what you decide to do, you've given yourself a $7,000 or $7,200 pay raise. And ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't stop there. When you become a Platinum 1000 leader, that's because you've helped 30 families. That's $250 check that you're going to receive every single Friday. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, you have given yourself a $12,000 raise. But it doesn't stop there. You have Platinum 2000 because you helped 75 families. You have Platinum 5000 because you've helped 225 families. Guess what the payouts are? $500 here, $1,250 here. This is serious right here. It gets serious when you get to chairman level. Chairman level is because you've helped 500 people. Now, let's stop right here. Let's park right here. Because you're saying, oh, I don't know 500 people. But guess what? Think about the people that you help. Think about the other families that you have helped come up under you who are also sharing the opportunity. Does that mean that all 500 of those people that you were able to bring into this business? Absolutely not. But guess what? You can also benefit from the fact that you created a lineage of individuals that are showing the opportunity and helping other families. That's a $2,500 check to you every single Friday. But it doesn't stop there. You got Chairman 25. That's $6,250 check that you get every Friday. What can you do for $6,250 check that you're going to receive every Friday? Ladies and gentlemen, most people can put that money towards their business, their home-based business. But it goes deeper than that. It's $500. Chairman 500, I'm sorry. Chairman 500, where you're getting a $125,000 check every single Friday, just because you've helped over 30,000 or 30,000 families. That's residual money, ladies and gentlemen, all because you shared an opportunity with someone. So I just want to say, welcome to your new future. A few instructions. Okay. Make sure that since you've watched this presentation with me, that you get back with me because I presented this information to you. Okay. Ask me to send my link so that you can get started. And I just tell people, be patient and don't expect to know everything right away. You have time and you're never too busy to create an abundant life for yourself. Welcome to your new digital money age. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I hope you enjoyed the information that I've been able to share with you, and I'll see you next time. What will you become, ladies and gentlemen? I just appreciate the fact that I am able to be in a space. I am so happy and grateful that I have the ability to create, build wealth 16 generations down the line. I'm so excited about this, and I want you to come and join with me so that you can do the same. There's people that you got to help. There's people connected to you that you need to help. And you can't help those people if you're afraid, if you think everything is a scam, still confused about money. You can't help those people if you are acting in a poor mentality, meaning you're passing over opportunities regularly. So ladies and gentlemen, I see you soon. Thank you so very much for your attentiveness. And for those who watch, Make sure you share this information with someone else. Share this link, share this video with someone else so that they can also see this presentation, because I'm going to leave it up on my site. Okay. So I just want to say thank you. Have a great Sunday afternoon and be blessed.